as mentioned last week, I put up to see if people would be interested about hearing from my mum, who has been doing her own weight loss journey this year. So I've got my mum here. Say hi, Mum.
Hi.
Say hi to them.
Hi.
So really, I just wanted to do this to show you that regardless of what your age is or what your kind of ability is, that everybody has a certain amount of ability, and to use that to help you to achieve your goal. So at the start of the year, Mum, when we started back in January sometime, in January of that, your starting weight then was 17 stone 2, is that right? Yeah. And so before January, what kind of exercises were you doing?
Not a really awful lot. Nothing really.
Okay.
Absolutely nothing.
And food-wise, what would you have been eating?
Or just everything, like, you know, fast food all the time maybe, or like I never really watched what I was eating, or never really thought about eating properly, you know. I was just eating normal food, but not really healthy food, like, you know.
So everyday food that people
everyday food that people would eat, like, you know.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then in January, decided that you wanted to try and start losing some weight.
Yes.
And why did you decide that?
Well, I knew for a start that I was grossly overweight. I got to the stage that I just had no energy, no nothing.
Yeah.
And to go for a walk, like, it was just a hassle, like, I just couldn't go for a walk. So I just decided, and with your help, that I would try.
Yeah. Okay. So we sat down and we spoke about food, and we spoke about exercise, and we're lucky enough that we have some equipment here. So we decided that we were going to do some exercise. So what have you doing since January?
Eating properly for a start. You know, eating smaller quantities of food than what I was doing, and I've been using the treadmill and the bike, and just exercising 2 or 3 times a day, really, you know.
Okay. So for people that are thinking you have to do a really intense, full-on exercise session, you're using treadmill and the bike.
That's basically it, yeah.
So nearly every day, bar when you're on holidays,
Yeah.
or you know, away for weekends, that exercise and bike is all Mum is doing. What age are you?
I'll be 66 in December.
66 this December. Underactive thyroid and arthritis as well.
Yeah.
Is that right? Yeah. So, you know, again, these are excuses that people come up with for reasons not to exercise. Yet, nearly every day since January, you know, Mum does about, I think, 2 mile walking, and then a little bit on the bike if she wants. But the big thing that we've been focusing on is the food. So, talk us through what a typical day is now food-wise for you. What are the big changes you've made?
You get up in the morning and have a bowl of porridge,
Okay.
right? Then maybe 2 to 3 hours later I would have a cup of tea and low-fat biscuits, you know.
Okay.
And then I would have my lunch, which would be an awful lot less potatoes than I used to eat.
Okay. So potatoes, was that one of the things you think that you ate a lot of before?
I would say I ate too many, yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
definitely. Eat more vegetables now than I used to. Just basically cut back on you know, on what I was eating, dinner-wise what I was eating, like, you know, or lunch-wise what I was eating.
So portion size would be...
Portion size was, I'd say, my biggest downfall.
And what about fried foods?
Fried foods I don't eat anymore.
Okay.
Never eat fried foods.
And what about beforehand? Would you have eaten chips or
Yes,
fried stuff?
yes.
Yeah.
I would. Don't eat bread anymore.
Yeah.
Never eat bread. What else? Chips I don't eat, yeah. Cut out anything that I thought was putting the weight on me, actually, you know, so...
But at the same time, as Mum mentioned there, she will have a couple of biscuits each day. That's part of the kind of plan that we put together, so that she can still have something nice each day. And drink as well. That's not something that we cut out completely.
No.
We've said that you know, it's important that you can socialise and enjoy that. So Mum has about 5-ish drinks. Up to 5-ish drinks if she wants to. She doesn't have to. But
it's not a necessity.
you know, she doesn't need to go through the week. But about kind of up to five drinks in the week is what we've said. So again, not depriving yourself. So you were 17 stone 2, and
Yes.
how much weight have you lost since then?
Over 2 stone.
Over 2 stone. Okay, by making some simple changes to the food you was eating and the exercise that you was doing, and that's absolutely fantastic. Now you have weeks where you go away on holidays and
Yes.
you're stuff like that, and sometimes you might find that you come back and you put a little bit on again.
Yes.
But how do you feel about that now, knowing
Um,
that you can lose weight?
well, if I put it on, I always exercise enough to try and get it back down again.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I wouldn't just leave it that I've put on 3 or 4 pound or whatever. I'd always make a point of losing that again. You know, get back down to what it was, and then try and get down more the following week.
And in fairness, every time Mum has been away, if she has gone up a pound or 2, that is gone again pretty quickly, because quite focused on, as Mum says, getting that down, as quick as she can again. Do you feel that you're starving yourself, or that you're having
no.
any kind of silly foods
No.
or anything like that?
No. Like, I mean, as I say, like, I would eat yogurts and stuff like that that I basically wouldn't have bothered with before, and fruit.
Yeah.
I would get in fruit and that as well that I never really bothered about either. But and I feel really, really better. I feel healthy.
Yeah.
I feel more confident in myself as well, and just a new woman. A new woman.
So if there's someone out there, regardless of if they're 21 or 61, and they're thinking, oh, either I'm too old, or I can't do it, or whatever the case may be,
there's no such thing you can't do it. If you put your mind to it, you'll do it, and do it in your own time, I say, and you know yourself what you're capable of doing, and that's what I do. I do what I know what I can do. Yeah. I wouldn't overdo it, because if I did, I'd give up hope then. I'd say, oh no, I'm not doing it anymore. But I don't do that. I just do what I can do.
So,
I'll be able to do it.
How much more weight is that you'd like to lose, or what's your goal?
I would like to get down to, I'm 14 something now. I would like to get down to at least 11, 12. Well, if I go down to 12, I'd be happy, but my aim would be to 11 at least.
Okay, so you'd like another 2 to 3.
I would. Yes.
So if you looked at it that way, nearly halfway there.
Nearly half the way there, yeah.
Which is
Thanks to you, Paddy.
No, you're doing the work. But anything else you want to say to anyone that might be thinking that they can't do it, or to inspire them to get up and
never
do it?
give up hope. Is my and it's amazing if you change the food that you're eating and change your habits of eating. You'll get in on the routine of good food. Good food, yeah, and just say I'm going to do it, and that's it.
Okay, thanks. We'll check in with you again in a few months. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.